Bam Bam Gordy going against Dr. Death Steve Williams from Houston, Texas. As we await the introductions of Dr. Death coming to the ring with Born in the USA. I'd like to welcome some of the new markets in the UWF area. We'll be coming to El Paso, to the Civic Center, Lubbock to the Civic Center, Odessa at the Ector County Coliseum. We'll be in Lawton for our first event at the Great Plains Coliseum in July. We'll be in Memphis, July the 25th at the Mid-South Coliseum. Dallas, Texas at Reunion Arena, July 27th, one of the greatest events in Dallas history, coming up July the 27th at Reunion Arena. We'll be in Wichita on August 4th, Kansas City on August 5th, and back in the beautiful Lafayette Cajun Dome on August the 10th as we see Dr. Death Steve Williams, the four-time All-American from OU, coming into the ring to take on Terry Bam Bam Gordy in this, the semi-final round of the UWF Championship Tournament.
277 pounds from Oklahoma University, Steve Dr. Death Williams.
Dr. Death Steve Williams, a stallion, a man who's come a long way. He won the Most Improved Wrestler of the Year award in 1985, and he has definitely become a major force to be reckoned with here in the UWF area and has gained tremendous fan support. But Dr. Death has always had that charisma, that something about him that everybody likes. He's a big, lovable guy in addition to being a fantastic athlete. I was at OU at the locker room when my father went and recruited Steve Williams to become a professional wrestler. And Steve at that time was very honored with Bill's request, and Bill and Steve have grown together, and of course Bill has been a protege. Pardon me, Dr. Death has been a protege of Bill's ever since he started in wrestling. And of course last week on the UWF, my father was attacked by one of the men that's in the ring right now, Terry Gordy, and of course Michael Hayes on the outside of the ring. Gordy used that oriental spike on him, and he hasn't really regained full use of his vocal cords up to this point. He was severely injured by them, and I'm telling you, Hayes and Gordy had better watch out, because Bill is going to get his revenge and a little bit more, I've got a feeling. Dr. Death with a headlock on Terry Gordy, tying it up and tightening it up. Dr. Death in control, and Gordy using the ropes. A cheap maneuver by Terry Gordy, changing the momentum. Dr. Death had Gordy under control, and Gordy with really an uncalled for maneuver there. Now Terry Gordy setting up. It's like he's setting up for a maneuver called the Scorpion. Very painful. Puts a lot of stress on the knee joints. And now he turns it into both attacking the knee joints and the lower back. Into a Boston Crab. You can hear the people chanting OU, OU, getting behind Steve Dr. Death Williams. Doc trying to press his way out of that. If there's anybody that would be strong enough to get out of it, it's definitely Dr. Death, as he pushes Terry Bam Bam Gordy, all 285 pounds of him, into the ring ropes to get the break. You see Dr. Death holding his thigh. You can tell he was hurt by that. As I said before, that maneuver puts a lot of pressure on your knees. Gordy fires Dr. Death out of the ring. A minute ago, you could hear Michael Hayes on the outside of the ring coaching Terry Gordy. When Michael Hayes is on the outside of the ring, he's more... Oh, wait a minute. Dr. Death reverses the body slam and fires Gordy down onto the concrete. Gordy getting up slowly from that one, but I'm surprised he's even getting up at all. Gordy is a tough, tough competitor. Dr. Death slammed him there on the concrete floor. As I was saying before, Michael Hayes on the outside of the ring is not just a distraction and a coach. he can definitely play a big part, even more than your regular manager would, because Hayes is a great wrestler in his own right, and he can punish you. As Gordy and Williams fighting and jockeying for position here. Oh, Gordy went for the high-risk tactic and fully blew it as Doc got right out of the way. And this could be the break that Doc needs as he pounds Gordy with a hard right and gets set to fire him off, but Gordy with the reversal. And now Doc with the reversal as he takes Gordy back into the ropes. He's trying to roll him up, but get a little bit more weight up there, Doc. Gordy using the tights there to try and break that hold. If Doc could have got just a little bit more weight and leverage on Gordy, I think he could have had the pinfall. But Gordy and Doc, again, wrestling around, trying to get in position. And Doc catches Michael Hayes out of the corner of his eye, and Hayes is on the ring apron. Doc may be averting his attention away in a bad situation, because if you're watching Terry Gordy on the right side of your screen, he has pulled something out of his tights. Yes, he's loading it up on the right hand. He goes to hammer Doc with it, but Doc gets out of the way. Doc firing back with rights, and Michael Hayes is distracting the referee, but oh man, Gordy just pulled Doc with that foreign object on the right hand, and Doc is down. Carl Fergie calling for the bell. Michael Hayes, a devious tactician.
On a referee's decision, fabulous Freebird, Terry Bam Bam Gordy.
There you hear the official decision. It's a controversial one. As I said, Michael Hayes, a devious tactician, maneuvering Carl Fergie out of the way. You can't fault him. He was only calling what he saw, but that advances Terry Gordy in the semifinal round of the UWF Championship Tournament, a victory over a tough competitor, Dr. Death. We're going to come back with more Power Professional Wrestling action in just a moment. But first, these commercial messages.
A very controversial victory, I might add, over Steve Dr. Death Williams. It was a result of that victory that the match was signed, Terry Gordy against Dr. Death last week on the UWF for the Heavyweight Championship. Let's join the closing moments of that contest.
Fires him into the ropes, goes for an elbow, he missed it. Dr. Death with a power. Oh, a press slam. Now that's some strength. That's 295 pounds, but he's holding the truck. Steve's holding the truck. Yep, just like an Oklahomian. Takes a shortcut.
The four-time All-American for the University of Oklahoma, Bam Bam, there you see him, hard to the canvas.
There's already two reasons I've seen for disqualification. He held onto the hair twice, now picked him up for a slam with the trunk. You can't deny it, and nobody out there can.
Well, that's not grounds for disqualification.
It is in my book.
Goodness, well, your book doesn't count. You don't have the striped shirt on. Dr. Death, number 76 for the Sooners, backs Bam Bam Gordy into that corner.
All right, see, Dr. Death isn't breaking. Gilbert's taking his time counting. Good, that's what you get. Whoa! Exchange of rights. You go in for a turnbuckle. Gordy reversed it. Clothesline. Beautiful. Caught him right up on that chin. Completely legal.
Whether it's the clothesline, the Oriental Spike, which is deadly, I might add,
The Bam
or the
Bam
pile
Slam.
driver, the Bam Bam Slam, he's got it all.
That's why he is the world champion of the universe. He's going for a suplex here. That power suplex he learned in Japan, yeah. Now he's got Dr. Death reeling. This could be it. Terry grabbed that leg. Should have grabbed that leg.
Lateral press by Terry Gordy, but Dr. Death's in phenomenal condition, as you can easily see.
You've got to hook that leg. Come on, Bam Bam. You know that. That's basic. Good right hand. He's got Dr. Death reeling. Come on, another one. Boom. Yeah. He's got him now. Come on, Terry, grab the leg. 2, 3. See, he's got too much upper body strength. I'm going to have to talk to Terry about that.
It may be too late because this is for the Universal Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
That's all right. He's
One
got
of
him
the leading
going.
contenders, Dr. Death Steve Williams, is in deep trouble now at the hands of the champion.
Man, broke the, look at that. Now, you want to talk about strength. Shot him in and broke the turnbuckle. Broke the turnbuckle. Well, now, that's 2 studs, baby.
You can expect the unexpected on the Universal Wrestling
Got a
Federation.
rubber. That should be it. 2. Come on, that was 3. That was 3.
And it's not like they're doing basketball. If you break a goal, they're just going to keep on going.
This is wrestling, baby. No pads, no nothing. Hard-earned, sheer gut. I see the ring crews out there trying to fix it. By the time this match gets over, they may have the whole ring torn down. Headbutt by Bam Bam.
He's the walking weapon, the UWF champion, and Dr. Death has got to mount some type of attack here. Dr. Death with a headbutt of his own.
To the gut there, but it looked a little low to me. There goes Terry, another suplex to finish him. Dr. Death blocked it. Reversed it. Come on, Terry, get up. Come on, baby, get up. Come on. He's got more in than Dr. Death.
Well, that's debatable. Dr. Death buries the right hand deep into the midsection.
Illegal. Totally illegal. There's the right hand. Another illegal. Illegal. Come on. Come on, Bam Bam. Come on, man. Another right hand. Come on. Stop that. He should be disqualifying him. Snapmare. What's he going for? Ah! Went to the well one too many times.
Doc went to the headbutt. Bam Bam very alertly moved out of the way, and now taking back over on the attack is Gordy.
Beautiful. Could be it.
There's that crowd solidly behind Dr. Death Steve Williams.
Terry backs him up in the turnbuckle. Goes for it. He reversed it. Dr. Death went boom. He went for his spear. Yeah. Try that against the Georgia Bulldogs. See what happens, huh? Now, there you go. That's why he's the Universal Champion. He's hurt that neck, and he knows to stay on it. Stay where the animal's wounded. Run him back there again, Terry. Yeah.
Well, Dr. Death's got to have a 20-inch neck.
Yeah, but I don't care if it's a 30-inch neck. When you got Bam Bam bamming on you, and the momentum when he went for that spear. Uh-oh. He's setting up for the pound router. This is it. I know it's going to be it. He's got him. Wait a minute. Hey. Hey. Under disqualification.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait, that's
it was not intentional. It was not intentional. And
I don't care. No, I'm going down there. I'm going back to the...
You said you were going to sit here. The match is going to continue because it obviously was not intentional. And remember, this for the UWF Heavyweight Championship. Bam Bam, and the doctor throws him all the way up. And almost over once again, and Dr. Death is on fire. The great All-American from Oklahoma University. He knows it's on the line, and Bam Bam catches him coming in with a kick to the solar plexus. Michael Hayes now is dangerous. He's coaching at ringside. Hayes is on a different plane than most, but there you see, there's Cowboy Bill Watts. Dr. Death Steve Williams' mentor, and Watts is now going to the ring. Things are definitely even now. The big Cowboy from Bixby, Oklahoma, encouraging his protege, encouraging Dr. Death. And Dr. Death with a clothesline. These two phenomenal athletes have hammered and hammered each other for the UWF Heavyweight Championship, and the doctor's back on his feet, and it is a dogfight. Williams, Dr. Death with a tremendous tackle, and it took not only Gordy out, but the referee. There's Cowboy Bill Watts circling to get Tommy Gilbert back up in the ring. Bam Bam has taken a pounding from the doctor. What a tackle. He is awesome. What an awesome athlete is Dr. Death. And Michael Hayes has tripped Dr. Death from the outside. And Michael Hayes, and there's the Cowboy. Cowboy Bill Watts walking tall with a right hand. But there's no referee inside, and this thing is breaking down. Dr. Death got Bam Bam up. He's carrying him around. He's 295. And there's the stampede. The Cowboys counting him. Yes, sir. Michael Hayes back in the ring with no referee. This thing is breaking down into a brawl. Cowboy Bill Watts came with his man. Watts hammers Bam Bam.
Look at Watts. Woo! What a right hand. And this crowd loves it. And the Freebirds. They better get back to Bad Street. Look at those two athletes. Hayes back in the ring. Wants some more. Dr. Death and Cowboy Bill Watts. There's two big stallions, and they're standing tall. Oklahoma University's finest. And the fans of the convention center in Tulsa, they're rabid and they love it. The Freebirds, Michael Hayes.
Now let's put this situation into somewhat of a perspective. First of all, Tommy Gilbert sustained a very serious injury and was hospitalized later in the evening at Oklahoma Osteopathic Hospital. Now, Cowboy Bill Watts rolled into the ring and counted Terry Bam Bam Gordy down after the stampede from Steve Dr. Death Williams. Now, obviously, Cowboy Bill Watts was not the referee, and so that pinfall did not count. When Michael Hayes got involved and Cowboy Bill Watts got involved, the end result was a disqualification in the match. So the situation between Terry Gordy and Steve Dr. Death Williams is still at the boiling point. But in any event, Gordy left the ring still the UWF heavyweight champion. Now, later in the hour, Cowboy Bill Watts was scheduled to go against Blade Runner Sting with some special stipulations. If Watts won, he got 5 minutes with Eddie Gilbert. If he lost, then Eddie Gilbert would give Watts 5 lashes with the Cowboy's own belt. Let's go back in time and join the closing moments of that matchup.
Whipping hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert, and I mean he is whipping him bad. Well, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Here come the Freebirds. Watts has got the belt, and all three Freebirds in the ring with a Cowboy. And now Sting's back in the ring. They got a ring full against the Cowboy. The Freebirds have come to the ring, and boy, we've got a tense situation at ringside. The Freebirds and Sting. They're holding the Cowboy. There goes the referee, and Gordy is on the top rope with that Oriental spike and down to the neck of the Cowboy. We mentioned it before. Gordy is a master of the Oriental spike, and the Freebirds are kicking away at Cowboy Bill Watts. Michael Hayes, they've been so insulted and embarrassed and humiliated and punished. And look at Gilbert, the Cowboy works him over. And now Gilbert's holding Watts down. It was Gilbert that laid the flag on Cowboy Bill Watts. There goes. They're trying to get some order restored. There's 10-man tail, ladies and gentlemen. 10-man tail in the ring to try to get this thing put back together. And Cowboy Bill Watts, they've hammered him with everything they've got. And Gordy's got that Oriental spike on the Cowboy. Bam, bam, Gordy's got that spike, and he's driving it into the throat of Cowboy Bill Watts. The Oriental spike, one of the most deadly maneuvers in wrestling. And bam, bam, all 295 pounds, the Freebirds have punished and hammered Cowboy Bill Watts in that spike. They've got to be careful. And the dressing rooms are being emptied. Here comes Chavo Guerrero, Hacksaw Duggan, and Dr. Death. They're coming out. But how Gordy's had that spike on all this time, and we've got war breaking loose all over the ring here in the UWF. Cowboy Bill Watts is down. Duggan is kicking away at Bam Bam Gordy. Terry Taylor, but Watts has had the Oriental spike on him for so long, and Watts is laying motionless. The Freebirds came to the ring with Gilbert. We're going to keep it right here. Watts, they had the Oriental spike on him for a long, long time, and he has not moved in the last several moments. This crowd here is hushed. Cowboy Bill Watts has been, brutalized by the Freebirds. I've never seen anybody with the Oriental, I've never seen Gordy with the Oriental spike on anybody like he had it on Watts for such a long period of time. The people are standing and it's hushed. Watts bleeding from the mouth.
The fabulous Freebirds getting so much involved in this situation because, you know, the humiliation that they suffered just a little earlier in the program with Cowboy Bill Watts counting down Terry Gordy. But it goes a lot farther back than just this Universal Wrestling Federation program. It goes back 4 or 5 years ago when Cowboy Bill Watts ridded the area, then the Mid-South area, of the fabulous Freebirds. The Freebirds had just reached stardom. They stepped a little bit out of bounds. The Cowboy took care of that situation then. He will be very stiffly challenged to take care of it this time. But I will assure you one thing. He is the measuring stick that when you talk about kicking Fanny, to say it politely, he is the measuring stick that all of them are judged by. Hacksaw Duggan, Steve, Dr. Death Williams, all of them. Cowboy Bill Watts, I cannot wait till he gets his hands on the Freebirds in any type of situation. We'll certainly address that next week here on Power Pro Wrestling, and we'll be right back with a special look at the Fantastics when we return from our final timeout for Mid-South.